Hello and welcome back to everyone on the Football Zone and to a weekend previewing the Premier League games coming up this weekend. But before we do that, we're going to have a quick whistle-stop tour of everything that's happened in football this week in the League Cup and the FA Cup. And starting off with Liverpool, a good win for them, a last-minute win against Atletico Madrid. They keep doing it, don't they? They raced into that early lead, but in the end were pegged back but got the win. All crazy scenes off the pitch as well. But yeah, for Liverpool, I think you'd say it's deserved, and their perfect start to the season continues. For Bayern, it was Harry Kane who kind of outdid them. A difficult start to their Champions League campaign. It's always going to be a tough start. They started well, but I just felt Bayern got stronger with the likes of Kane and Elise as the game went on. So yeah, tough start for Chelsea on their return to the Champions League. Newcastle were also defeated 2-1 by Barcelona. Two incredible goals by Rashford. Great to see him looking back to his best. And Gordon in the 90th minute. I think Newcastle were competitive in this game. Maybe disappointed not to get the equaliser, but for Barcelona and Rashford, great to see them looking good. Man City recorded a 2-0 win over Napoli. Haaland and Doku against 10-man Napoli after, for me, a correct sending off. It did mean De Bruyne's return to the Etihad didn't go on for as long as expected. And yeah, two late goals for Arsenal sealed the win at Bilbao. Great win for them, really tough place to go. And Tottenham, with a very lucky early goal, sealed the win there. And in the League Cup, there are a few shots to talk about. Ange Postecoglou getting knocked out by Swansea, 2 late goals. Not the ideal start for his time at Forest, and he'll be wanting to bounce back. But for Crystal Palace, a great win for them on penalties and Mill just tweaking past. And Brentford continue their decent start under Keith Andrews, but I think Unai Emery will be frustrated with that. He would have really hoped for a win there to get their season going. Moving on then to this week's Premier League action, and starting things off with a very big game, the Merseyside derby at Anfield, Liverpool against Everton. And yeah, some people may say Liverpool have been fortunate so far with all the late goals they've been getting. Who knows? But yeah, it's still been a perfect start to the season, exactly what Arne Slot and his team wanted. But Everton, for me, have been really, really good so far this year. So it's going to be a very tough game, this one, for Liverpool. But I still think at home, I think they'll have too much. So I'm going to say it'll be 2-0 to Liverpool. Moving on then to Brighton against Tottenham. And yeah, this is a game which I'm really intrigued by. I've got to be honest. I feel like this could go either way. Brighton have had a bit of a mixed start to the season, I think it's fair to say. Sat down 13th at the moment, but Tottenham as well. I think it's a case of which team turns up on the day. Tottenham have got a few really good results, but also some results like that one to Bournemouth, which haven't been good, but except for that, it's been a decent start for them. I'm going to say Tottenham on the road here. I've been impressed with what I've seen so far. We'll get the win. Moving on then to Burnley against Nottingham Forest. And yeah, this is an intriguing one. Obviously, it didn't go well for Ange, like I said, against Swansea. And that would be a game that he's really counting on getting a first win. And it feels like this game kind of makes this one even more important for him to get that first win under his belt against the Burnley side, who we've seen can defend really well. But I think they will be more open than they were for the Liverpool game here. So yeah, it's going to be intriguing to see how this one plays out. But I feel that Nottingham Forest probably will get the win. I'm going to say 2-1. Moving on then to West Ham against Crystal Palace at the London Stadium. And yeah, this is a really intriguing game. The pressure undoubtedly will be growing on Graham Potter. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But I feel like Crystal Palace coming into this one, they've been really impressive so far this season. So yeah, I'm going to say Crystal Palace. I think they will just have too much for a West Ham team that just don't look great. So I'm going to say a Crystal Palace win here. Moving on into Wolves against Leeds at Molineux. And yeah, this is going to be a very interesting one. Wolves coming into this one still pointless against the Leeds side, who also haven't been really too impressive. Probably they've had a mixed start. They have had some decent results, but at the same time, I think that Fulham result will be a bit of a punch in the gut. So yeah, it's a big game for both these teams to get points on the board. I feel like at home, Wolves really need this. I think they'll probably come away with a win. 2-0 to Wolves. Moving on then to Manchester United against Chelsea at Old Trafford. And yeah, this is an intriguing game. Chelsea obviously looking to bounce back from that Champions League defeat against the Manchester United side, who, yeah, they're in crisis at the moment, aren't they? Let's be honest. Things haven't really got better since the last time, since the last season. So yeah, it's going to be an intriguing one. Chelsea don't have a great record at Old Trafford, but I just think United are so dysfunctional at the moment, they'll still come away with the win. Moving on then to Fulham against Brentford at Craven Cottage. And yeah, this is another intriguing one. Fulham obviously getting that late win last time out, but I just don't feel like they're quite clicked yet. Brentford, really impressive result against Aston Villa, and I think in the league they've been going alright. 4 points from 4 games, it's not a disaster at all. And I think Keith Andrews probably has proved a few of the doubters wrong, so fair play to him. thus far. So yeah, it's going to be an intriguing one. Obviously closely matched geography, league table, etc, etc. I'm going to say at home Fulham may just nick it 1-0. Moving on then to Bournemouth against Newcastle, and this will be interesting. Obviously Bournemouth had a fantastic start to the season against the Newcastle side with big expectations this season, although maybe not quite clicked just yet on the pitch in the Premier League at least. So yeah, it's going to be an intriguing one. This one. So yeah, I'm going to say Bournemouth though have had such a good start to the season. Newcastle have got really good players. I don't know, it's a hard one to call this one, but I feel like the two sides could kind of even each other out. I'm going to say 1-1. Moving on then to Sunderland against Aston Villa at the Stadium of Light. And yeah, this is another intriguing game for me. Sunderland have made a fantastic start to the season. Aston Villa very much have not. But it feels like one of those matches that really could kick things into gear for Aston Villa. Sunderland maybe could get a reality check. I look at the two squads and I would say that, Villa definitely probably have the better squad at the moment. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. But I'm going to say it will be the kind of start of Villa season for them. Moving on then to Arsenal against Man City, and it's the big match that we're all looking forward to this weekend. So yeah, Arsenal, I think they've been really impressive this season. City were really impressed in that Manchester derby. We've seen so far this season that they do have a lot of flaws, and let's face it was only Manchester United. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, and I'm going to say it will be a 2-1 win for Arsenal here. I think they will.
Guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily football news, meme and content. Subscribe for our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.